Welcome to Young Hollywood.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Sean Garrett, aka The Pen. I am in the building, LA, all day, every day on Young Hollywood. You know what I do. I make them hits.
What's up, guys? I'm Tatiana Diana, hanging out in the studio with super producer, writer, performer, Sean Garrett.
Hey, what's up?
You're a mouthful, dude.
A mouthful. Uh-oh, watch that, girl. Watch that.
That's a good thing, though. That means you've got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, everything's good. Just working really hard right now. You know, we in overdrive. Just signed my new deal with Columbia Records. Shout out to the whole Columbia staff. I really appreciate y'all. You know, Rock Nation consulted my deal, so I'm really happy. You know, I got the stamp from the big homie. You know, shout out to Jay-Z. What's up? And the whole Rock Nation, Rock Nation staff has been very supportive. My first single is called Feel Love. It's featuring J. Cole. We just finished up the video last week. I'm really excited about that. Well, Feel Love is basically like this. It starts out like junior high, played them. High school, played them. College, well, played them. And so basically it's about a young man who has been, a playboy for, all his school years and finally just get hit with this, with this arrow, in the heart and winds up falling in love with a woman that he didn't even expect to fall in love with and sort of just coming to terms with becoming an adult and realizing that, life is a lot more than just, playing chicks, you know what I mean? And, just coming clean with a girl and just saying, for the first time in my life, I feel love. And it's very, very honest. It's very genuine. You know what I mean? It's not a game.
How is it to now focus on yourself as opposed to creating all these huge songs for other people?
I mean, actually, it's still basically, business as usual. Got to work really, really hard to sort of outdo the records that I did before. That's the one thing I would say is probably the biggest feat is to, outdo yourself.
So you are a performer as well as a producer and a writer, and because you're writing and producing your own songs, do you find that a lot of the stuff that you are singing about relates to your own life?
Absolutely. I mean, that's the great thing about it because, I will say that creating and producing for other people, sometimes you're in a fantasy world. Like when I'm in the studio with, Beyoncé, for instance, I ain't a female. So I get a chance to sort of tell a story from a male's perspective on how I feel like a woman would say something. Did monsters like Diva and Check Up On It and Get Me By It and Upgrade You and Ring the Alarm. And then
Just those?
Just those.
Those little songs?
Yeah, and we also did 9 songs on Destiny's Fulfilled, which was really big for us as well. Like Soldier and Lose My Breath and Girl.
Ooh, boy, you looking like you like what you see. Won't you come over and check up on it? I'ma let you work up on it. Ladies, let him check up on it. Watch it while he check up on it. Tip it, pop it, talk it, stop it, check on me tonight.
Beyonce is definitely my favorite artist to work with because, she's at a place where she's superseded all expectations of who she is, what she was thought to be, what she was going to be. Her drive is unbelievable, and just her giving me the opportunity to still be in her life, and we go in and we create Monster Records. Just got out of the studio working on her new album, which, by the way, she don't like me to say much about her records, but I will tell you this. Beyonce's new album is going to be, in my opinion, her biggest album ever. I'm about to be out of here, man. I got work to do. So, Hollywood, Hollywood Young, however you want to call it, I'll be up and out. It's your boy Sean Garrett all day, every day, and I'm